You know shit bad when I have to come and drop a video blog on Saturday. Last night, I'm up late, and guess what comes up in my feed? The real side chicks of Charlotte. Are these people rascal serious? What the ass is going on?
Girl, you're pretty like lights in the city. Girl, I want you back it up for Babbzy. One drop. Your waistline moving like evicted family. Back it up for Babbzy, girl, and one drop. Girl, drop. Hey, drop down your body, girl, drop. For Babbzy, drop down your body, girl, drop. Yes, drop down your body, girl, drop. For Babbzy, drop down your body, hey, drop. I take you down to the ground, girl, drop. Take you drop down your body, girl, drop. Drop down your body, girl, drop. Take you drop down your body. Stick it and twerk, wiggle and work. Let the bumper go down until it grazes in the dirt. 'Cause your body ain't stiff like you ain't side the mark. Walk up on Babbzy like she man getting.
What's up, everybody? Your girl Babbzy here. You know shit is bad when I have to make a new segment in my blog called What the Ass. Now, before I want to know what the ass is, this side chicks of Charlotte, real side chicks of Charlotte, make sure you're following me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, all my social media outlets. My name there is strictly Babbzy. On Facebook, my name is Babbzy at large. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel right here. This is my rants and review channel, because you guys might be like, who's this Bajan girl? Bajanish girl talking about this Americanized topics. Kind of like her. She's kind of funny. So subscribe here. Now, before I start telling these people about their asshole self, let me explain to you something about me. I can handle probably about 1 milligram to 3 milligrams of ratchetry in an average month. So I'm not watching, the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I like that. No, I'm not watching that. With this Housewives thing, I started watching The Real Housewives of Orange County. That's the one I actually got started on. And for me, I was interested in them because I wanted to see how they lived being a black Canadian in Canada. I wanted to see how these Orange County women actually lived. And I found it interesting to see that they did insurance and real estate. And I was like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? That franchise has taken a turn for the worse, especially when they introduced the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I find that show to be very ratchet. I don't like these shows that depict black people to look like all they know how to do is fight, because if you realize on the other franchises, there's nowhere near half the amount of cussing and violence and threatening as there is on the Housewives of Atlanta, and it just bothers me to always be showing and depicting black people in this light. Now, we hit all-time rock bottom, fucking bottom of the barrel. The crabs are so fucking afraid of down there. That's how low we've gotten, because we're now introducing the real side chicks of Charlotte. Now, I can only take about 3 milligrams of ratchetry, decided to watch this clip to see what the fuck are these people really doing with their asshole lives. And it aggravated me to the point where I had to actually do a video on it. Now, it is a show about women who share a man, and there's points where they have fights and stuff like that. Listen, this is an all-time asshole low for black people. And I know a lot of you are going to be like, you're not even American, shut the fuck up. Listen to me. We can do better than this. Listening to you females on this reality show talking about, when he gives me my money and I get my paper. What is it with you people that you just cannot go to school and get a fucking job? I don't understand this obsession with fucking using people and snaking people, and you have children. The women on this show is like, I'm my kid. You want to raise your child to believe that they don't need to be married and they don't need to be in a relationship with somebody. All they need to do is make paper. I don't have a problem with you women that say, okay, you need to strip to live. You need to prostitute to live. But stop glamorizing this. This is not the road black people want to be going down. Why couldn't you have the real lawyers of Charlotte and show some black women with real jobs, the real doctors of Charlotte? There are black people, such as myself, who opted to go and get educated and have a real job, and they don't grind their pokey on a stripper pole. I don't see why there's this obsession with getting paper from people. Go and look a fucking job. I don't understand this. And whichever network puts this on, I'm going to put them on blast. This shit needs to stop. In America right now, Donald Trump is trying to send black people back to Africa. I don't think you need to give this man any more reason to have negative shit to say about black people. I think you need to start thinking about uplifting the image. Because yes, there's white side chicks out here. There's Asian side chicks. There's Indian side chicks. But these motherfuckers do this shit in silence. They're not out here glamorizing it, talking about they on some reality show getting paid. There's more to life than selling your soul for a fucking dollar. And it is unfortunate that so many of you are gravitating to this type of lifestyle. It is a very short-lived lifestyle. And you want to know why people are bombing and blowing up people? Because they're angry. Because they're angry. They don't know their father from they're a child. They grow up, their mother neglects them and throws them at this person's house, that person's house. Somebody molests them, but their mother's getting paper and buying them a Power Wheels that's a friggin' Mercedes Benz. You guys need to start take focus on what's important to us. This shit is not going to help black people. Black people need to see other black people who are married and having children in a family and opting to have children when they get married, and stop showing this fucking loosey-goosey fucking low slumming lifestyle and glamorizing it. This shit is not going to help you. Why can't a lot of you just get a job? What is so hard about going to school and getting educated and finding a job? I don't understand why you're putting so much effort into disrespecting people's marriages. You could put that same effort into yourself. For the life of me, man, no. Anybody who knows the actual network this is going to air on, please message below. Leave it below. Tell me what you guys think about this. The real side chicks of Charlotte. All the women on there are black. One woman looks kind of whitish. Why black people always got to be up in this kind of fuckery? Please tell me why. Do you think white people gonna be, I'm a side chick? They do this shit in silence. Yo, Arnold Schwarzenegger's side chick live in a house with him and breed for him. And she ain't out here proud about that. You understand what I try to tell you guys? Learn that this is not the way to live. And I don't know, Mona Scott and you people, if you're going to keep exploiting black people for $1, I don't know what's going to happen to you when Judgment Day come. Because this shit does not look good. You're not helping the image of black people. You're not helping Donald Trump from running his mouth about them either. I think you need to think about what you're doing here for this short-term dollar. The long-term negative effects these types of shows bring. And for those of you who are aspiring to be the side chick, I would refrain from that. There's nothing in being a side chick. This is all an illusion. You're chasing an illusion. You don't get the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. The end of the rainbow never comes. Don't follow these fools and start watching uplifting things for black people and stop embracing and giving this ratchetry ratings. That's all I'm going to tell you for today. Anyhow, people, I'm going to have the Caribbean music review later in the week. What the ass is the real side chicks of Charlotte? Nah, man. This is below the barrel now. I can't even entertain this. I'm going to see you guys later. I'm gone. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe here.
Girl, you're pretty like lights in the city. Girl, I want you back it up for Babbzy. One drop. Your waistline moving like evicted family. Back it up for Babbzy, girl, and one drop. Girl, drop. Hey, don't your body.